Tonight on AEW Dynamite, we saw one of the most emotional displays of what can only be described as love, as Mark Briscoe paid tribute to his late brother, Jay Briscoe, just 1 week after his passing, and on the same day of Jay Briscoe, what would have been, Jay Briscoe's 39th birthday. Um, Excuse me if I am a bit flustered. That was a an emotional experience to watch, to be honest. And I, like many other people out on the internet, definitely shed a tear or two during that match, and especially the post match, which I'll talk about. But I just wanted to share some quick thoughts on it. The match itself, Jay Lethal versus Mark Briscoe. There are no two better people that could have had this match than these two. Jay Lethal, a guy who's known Jay Briscoe for his entire career, and then you have a guy in Mark Briscoe who's literally known Jay Briscoe for his entire life. And again, it was from a wrestling match standpoint. I mean, it doesn't really matter. The crowd was hot. The match itself was excellent, absolutely excellent. They did the spot where Mark Briscoe planted Jay Lethal through a table, a la a match that he had with his own brother a while back. Then we saw him win uh, with Jay Briscoe's finishing move, and yeah, he looks into the camera. He tells his family to keep their heads up, and then he just utters those words, "Jamin, I love you, man." And I don't know why, but it hurt. It hit me. And then getting to see the entire EW locker room come out and celebrate the life of Jay Briscoe in that way. And it was just dope. It was just cool. It was awesome. And I know, obviously, there was the controversy with Warner Brothers not originally allowing a tribute show to happen. Tony Khan and AEW management seemed to have talked them into it, and rightfully so, because it was the right thing to do. Yeah, this was perfect. And we can talk about whether or not there should have been a better tribute last week, and I think that's totally valid. But I think that doesn't take away from this being an awesome moment. And I want to be clear. I don't care what happens for the rest of the year. You could have Stone Cold Steve Austin returning, wrestling The Rock in the main event of Mania, or whatever you want. I don't give a crap. This is my pro wrestling moment of the year. It's nothing's gonna beat this. Like the emotion you can see. Mark Briscoe, by the way. For those of you who were wondering, oh man, what's Mark Briscoe gonna do now? He's gonna do this. When and if he's ready to go on a singles run, he's going to go on one, and he's going to do great. Because that dude is a great pro wrestler. Not just tag team, but a singles pro wrestler as well. He's got it in him. I think tonight, if you were a doubter in that, definitely watch the match he had with Jay Lethal. I, by the way, know that Ring of Honor on their YouTube channel is going to put up the Jay Briscoe Celebration of Life. So definitely check that out. I know I will when it drops later tonight. But yeah, man. I mean, there were not many things that could have made like that moment better. Actually, I don't think there's anything that could have made that moment better. But I just wanted to share my thoughts, quick thoughts. I don't know. I'll come up with a name for this segment at some point, but just want to talk about it because it was truly an awesome moment. So yeah,